The glass in my wife's hand was trembling. She didn't notice. She was too busy smiling at people who didn't know her, people who didn't know what she was capable of. The ballroom smelled like expensive perfume and fake loyalty, crystal lights, gold walls, 1,000 faces pretending they belonged. She leaned into me. "Stay in the back," she whispered through her smile. "Don't embarrass me." Her nails pressed into my arm. I felt nothing. Then the doors opened. A soft wave moved through the room, the kind that only follows someone with real power. The new owner had arrived, a woman, tall, elegant, eyes sharp enough to cut through lies. She stepped inside like she owned the air. People rushed forward. My wife rushed forward, but the woman didn't look at her. She didn't look at anyone. She looked at me. Straight through the crowd, straight through 28 years of silence, her eyes filled with tears. And when she reached me, her voice was barely sound. "I've been looking for you," she whispered, "for 28 years. The glass fell from my wife's hand and shattered at our feet. I didn't move. Inside me, something ancient finally woke up. My wife had built her life on control. She chose where we went, who we spoke to, what version of me the world was allowed to see. She told people I was lucky to have her. What she never told them was how carefully she kept me invisible. I always knew something was off. The late-night calls she took in the bathroom, the way she flinched when I touched her phone, the way she spoke to me like a liability, not a husband, a risk. And now this woman, this powerful stranger, was staring at me like she had found something she lost. My wife tried to laugh. "This is my husband," she said quickly, her voice cracked. "He's nobody important." The billionaire didn't look away from me. "I know exactly who he is." The room felt smaller, hotter. I saw fear in my wife's eyes, real fear, and suddenly everything made sense. For months I had been quietly watching her, not accusing, not reacting, just collecting. Deleted messages, hidden bank transfers, a second phone she kept in her car. She wasn't just cheating, she was hiding something much bigger, something connected to me. I ran a background check on myself. Sounds insane, but I wanted to know what she was trying to erase. That's when I found the sealed adoption record, my real name, my real family, my mother, a woman who had disappeared the same year my wife suddenly met me. Coincidence is just a word liars use. So I kept pretending, kept being the quiet man she could step over, until tonight, until the truth walked into the room wearing a designer gown. The billionaire took my hand. My wife reached for me, panicking. "No, wait, this is a misunderstanding." "Is it?" the woman said softly. She turned to my wife. "You married him under a fake identity. You isolated him. You stole the inheritance meant for him." My wife's lips went white. The billionaire handed me a file, DNA, birth records, trust documents. I already knew, but seeing it in ink still felt like being cut open. "She's my biological mother," I said quietly. The room froze. My wife dropped to her knees. I didn't look at her. Security escorted her out while she screamed my name. I didn't answer. I just stood there with the woman who gave me life and took it back. Later, alone, she asked me if I wanted revenge. I shook my head. "She already lost everything," I said. "She just doesn't know it yet." I walked out of the gala without looking back. The man she tried to erase was finally free, and the woman who thought she owned him was nothing.